Yeah, and then I had to go for treatment on my shoulder. No, I haven't had any sprained start when it starts. All right. All right. Yeah, but let's just wait for it. We'll start when we got. Oh. All right. Great. Okay. Hello, everybody. I'm Ravi Chinsky, and this is Sam Widener from Cousins Gymnasium, where we are about to watch the Springfield Pride 27-5 take on the MIT Engineers at 28-4. The last time these two teams played each other, MIT won in 3-1 in all close sets. So, this Veterans Weekend here, Cousins Gymnasium, we will have a battle between these two teams, a rematch between them. And Sam, what do you think about the home team today, the MIT Engineers? Give us some insight into them.
Well, I think so. MIT is coming off a win yesterday against Framingham State. They won in straight sets, and they looked really good out there yesterday. And I think that today they're going to try and focus on shutting down Springfield's middle hitter, Lauren Holt, one of the toughest hitters in the entire conference. And I also think that they're going to work really hard to keep their offense in system. They want to get a lot of balls out to their outside hitter, Megan Gabbard. She's been their leader this year offensively, leads the team in kills, and I think if they're going to try to get a lot of sets out to her today.
Absolutely, and I remember Coach Dill told me that pretty much their key to the game is to contain Lauren Holt and keep them under constant pressure. Don't let them get their passing game on. And as we join, right now introducing the Springfield players, making their signs before the games. Springfield's key to the games is pretty much just pass, get your one-on-one matchups, establish your middle, worry about your own side, and really just stay focused and cut down on all the mistakes they can. Their key players, and of course Springfield off a 3-1 victory over the Endicott Gulls, had one offset during that game, but their key players is always to watch are Lauren Holt, the All-American first team middle hitter, and libero, and Gabrielle Sanchez, also Haley Kometz. Should be a good one here today. Continuing, we'll listen to all the names here. Cousins Gymnasium. The team's very enthusiastic sidelines, actually. Springfield.
Doing little demonstrations right now as they're introduced.
Absolutely. Schneck makes that X quite a lot, so she'll be looking. That usually happens after a good thing in their drive, so hopefully, she's hoping she gets to make that X a lot today.
Now we're going to see the MIT Engineers get introduced, non-starters right now.
Just a little wave hello, it seems, from the MIT Engineers.
They're a little bit more contained, but
I said Springfield is very enthusiastic. You'll hear them howl throughout the game on blocks. They'll make their X sign. Very enthusiastic sideline from them.
They can sometimes help a team out.
Absolutely. MIT has a few fans out there actually in the audience, if we see them, but MIT not too far from here, so it's not hard to imagine that they could get a few more fans out here. Springfield did have quite a few fans last time.
Yeah, I think that the gym is slowly filling up. People are trickling in still, but we're going to see, hopefully, a loud gym anyway. I think Springfield, even if they don't have a ton of people out there for them, they're going to try and make it loud anyway.
Absolutely, and I mean, kind of a shame that it should hopefully get more crowded, because Springfield, the number 3 seed, MIT with the number 2 seed, this definitely will be a battle. Absolutely, no question about that. Coach Long definitely said that this is a hard battle that they're going to have to face. Now the national anthem. with that, they had formal handshakes in the beginning of the game. Both teams acknowledging each other's ability to battle, and this is going to be a hard-fought one. But only one can come out victorious here.
We've got a conference matchup right here, NUMAC rivals. Actually, the two, I think, top seeds in the NUMAC going into their conference tournament at the end of this earlier regular season, I think, expected to face each other in the conference championship. Springfield was upset by Clark University, and MIT went on to win the NUMAC, beating Clark. So Springfield is going to be looking to sort of redeem themselves a little bit, show that they're the top of the NUMAC, and I think we've got a little bit of a rivalry right here, which is always makes for a good game.
Absolutely, and you could hear it getting loud here from the booth. Most of it's the players, and that goes to show how enthusiastic and how excited both of these teams are to play each other, these rivals. And, well, everyone seems set up. Lauren Holt is on for the starting unit for Springfield. Definitely somebody Coach Dill said he did game plan for and plan to, and containing her.
The starters for MIT, we've got Christina Liao at setter, Megan Gebhard outside hitter, Ali Devanzo is a middle hitter. We've got Tori Wietrich at libero, Lizette Tejas, and Jenny Glaram.
And Haley DeRoche to start this by serving for the Springfield Pride. Actually, Sanchez was substituted for Holt.
Serve from DeRoche, pass by Tejas. And that's Gebhard with the kill.
And a little mistake there by Springfield.
We've got MIT to serve. Ali Devanzo. Serve from Devanzo. And Gebhard with the swing, blocked. Gebhard sort of knuckles it over. Free ball over to Springfield. And the kill for Springfield. Wild celebration.
And Kometz is one of these power hitters for this Springfield team. Kometz, Helgeson, and Holt all out there right now. All three of them have an arm of steel. And Kometz brought it down on that play as we are tied up at 1.
Get the serve from Springfield. Passed up by Tejas. And just sent over by Springfield. And a kill from Gebhard, her second kill so far. And they've been going to her a lot early on.
And Holt, who led all Division I, 2, and 3 players with blocks, had a little bit of trouble yesterday and wants to find a rhythm here. Didn't find it on that play. They're going to need Holt to step up big for them if they intend to win today. Good dig there by Sanchez.
Good serve by Liao. The set back. And the kill for MIT. They're up 3-1. And Liao actually leads the team with 47 aces on the year and has a really tough serve.
And as they're up by 2 here, looking to add to that.
And you see that serve right there.
And a block there by Lauren Holt. That's what she needs to get her and her team fired up. Their success really hinges on her success here today, and she needs to get started early.
And when Holt and Helgeson can get up like that, it's a really imposing block. Missed serve from Springfield.
And an errant serve there by Springfield. Haley Kometz, the sophomore from Ardsley, New York. Kometz, Holt, and Helgeson, 3 of the Iron Fist, but Kometz out for now.
Farley subbed in for Megan Gebhard. Here to serve for MIT. And the ace from Farley.
That was Jennifer Donnelly, who couldn't quite handle that.
Sort of almost looked like it might have been going out of bounds. I think the Springfield just sort of reached back and went off the arms.
MIT definitely has a tendency to serve deep. They do it again there.
Get the set back. Popped up. And Weetrix with the error.
There, but Springfield down here by 2, 5-3 for the Engineers.
We've got Jennifer Hurwitz, the senior outside hitter, subbed in to serve. And just out of bounds. That's going to go to Springfield again.
Good eye by Ana Gabriel Sanchez. They're a key player for this Springfield's defensive unit.
And Hurwitz to serve again. And another missed serve.
And that's 2 into the net now for Springfield. They're going to have to look to clean that up, and they can't afford to give that up to the Engineers, who will take advantage of any leads that they have.
Got Tori Weetrick back to serve. MIT's libero. And another missed serve. And we are seeing a slightly sloppy start to this game. Both teams making a number of unforced errors.
I guess the early game jitters, 6-5, 11 points, and so far 3 of those points have come off missed serves.
Got the serve from Sanchez. Nice swing. And, oh, kept alive by Springfield.
Sanchez unable to handle that.
Devonzo puts it down after almost winning the joust. Just kept alive by Springfield. Devonzo came back and said, nope, I'm getting the kill today.
Sanchez handling that one.
And it's tooled off the block for Springfield. The bench goes crazy again.
That was Jennifer Donnelly on that kill, as they are as the Pride find himself down here by 1, 7-6.
Got the serve from Springfield. Passed up by Weetrick. And Devonzo again. Tellez with the strong swing, kept alive. Komets tips it over.
A lot of tips in this one. Good rally.
And that's gonna be called a lift right there. Sort of rolled off MIT libero Weetrick.
Good job by Jamie Schneck, who is senior from Livingston, New York, who tied this one up at 7s.
Got the serve from Maudsley. And Tellez blocked. And we've got Springfield taking the lead now, 8-7.
Almost played by MIT off the net there, but couldn't quite get a handle on it.
Maudsley with another short serve. Set out to Tellez. Dug up.
Not a good set there, but finds it on a free ball.
Back to Devonzo, and Devonzo is blocked straight down.
And a combination of Schneck and Donnelly there holding up as they take a 9-7 lead, this Springfield team. MIT right now calling a timeout, got to regroup. They were up by a few early on in this game, but a few sloppy errors, a few good blocks by Springfield. They find themselves down by 2. Sam, if you are MIT's coach Dill right now, what do you tell your team to get them to regroup?
I think MIT is fine right now. I think they got to calm down there. They're getting good swings on the ball. Springfield has just had a couple nice digs, and I think what's important for MIT is that they've been able to run their in-system offense. They're running the hitters that they want to get sets to, and they've got tall hitters, they've got strong hitters. They just want to keep doing that, and they're going to get some kills. Something's going to get going. I don't think they want to change too much right now. The one thing I would say is they need to be a little bit more careful about trying to hit around the Springfield block. So far, Springfield has been pretty dominant at the net, and we just saw that last block straight down, and that's a demoralizing for a hitter when you just get roofed like that. But I think MIT, they have the right idea right now.
And Springfield brings Maudsley up to serve as they are up here by 2.
Got Weetrick with the pass. And Tellez off the top of the block. Back to Kometz, and Kometz tools it off the block for the kill.
And Kometz definitely, her left arm really swings well. When she's swinging good, she is on fire, and she was there as they take a 10-7 lead, the Pride do. Maudsley back to serve. Marne Maudsley, a senior, Bolton, Connecticut.
Leo sets it to Devonzo, tips it over. And that one is going to be out of bounds. MIT catches a break there, gets the serve back. We've got Gebhard checking back into the front row.
Jennifer Donnelly tries to find it down that sideline, couldn't quite do it there.
You see
MIT is down in this one.
Tejas with the serve. Good serve. And that is Kometz again.
And I'll say everybody seems to game plan for Holt, and obviously out of no disrespect for her, Kometz has definitely been an X factor both these last games. Holt definitely has had her struggles at times. She needs to come back and really be a big part of this offense, but for now, Kometz is really carrying it on her shoulders, this offense.
Strong serve from DeRoche. And Gebhard manages to get it over. And they're going to call that a point for MIT.
It almost seemed like Gebhard was trying to do that. She was trying to not just give him a straight free ball. She was like, let me free ball this near as close to that net as possible and make this work.
Just snuck it over. Got serve from Devonzo.
And Helgeson there with the kill. Helgeson also was another one who swings the ball very well, as both Helgeson, Holt, and Kometz are out there for the Pride.
And this is a dangerous lineup right now.
This is an all-offensive toolkit right here.
We go out to Gebhard. And Gebhard with the kill. And I think they really got to get Gebhard going. She's only in there for 3 rotations, but you know, when she's gotten some swings on the ball, I think she's leading them in kills right now. Got Liao with the serve, strong serve. And another kill for Helgeson.
And Helgeson is in the zone here today.
Just paints the corner with that one.
You could probably see the fear in these MIT players' eyes trying to have to block a Helgeson kill.
Good pass. They're going to go back out to Gebhard. She'll get a swing on it.
Holt there tries the off-speed put over.
And that was just barely found the line right there. Kill for MIT.
Serving for MIT, number 3, Claire Farley.
That's Farley coming in. Farley also a good server. Has 41 aces, I believe, on the season so far. Second on the team to Liao. The free ball over for MIT. Going to take advantage. And a double touch violation on the set. And that is, when you get a free ball like that, you really, really want to take advantage of it. And double touch right there hurts.
Yeah. It seemed like a pretty good set by Liao to me, but unfortunately double touch takes it away as MIT find themselves down by 3 here, 14-11.
Set it back to Beatrix.
A collision on the Springfield side. Everyone gets up.
Out to Tejas. And Springfield manages to recollect.
Gives it to Donnelly on that attack.
Set back to Beatrix again and blocked. And a little bit of confusion going on right now on the MIT side. And a great block from Staub.
Great job there by MIT's Carly Staub. She puts her hands over the net, wasn't afraid to go one-on-one with Lauren Holt there. Stuck her hands over and really just blocked that straight down. Lauren Holt not accustomed to that.
Got Tori Wietrick back to serve. And the kill for Springfield. Jennifer Donnelly.
Jennifer Donnelly, and definitely a name we've been saying a lot here today, also carrying the offense on her shoulders as well. Having a few great kills in this game, precise.
Got Springfield up 3 right now. And Tejas with a good spot, but dug up. Devanzo. Oh, and just tips it out of bounds.
You definitely had the right idea with that. Go short right sideline and just out.
Went up to block the pass that came back from her own hit. Sanchez again.
Sanchez is a server that can certainly get this team
Devanzo
moving.
forced to take the set right there.
Good block
blocked.
there by Schneck.
Another set out to Donnelly. And kept alive.
Great
Kept alive by Devanzo.
Great reflexes by MIT.
Oh, Springfield puts it down though, takes advantage.
And this Springfield sideline's making their X's and are up here by 5, 17-12 in this first set.
MIT really needs to put some pressure on Springfield. On the Springfield defense, get some good swings.
And Sanchez on her third serve, a strong serve from her right now, her sequence.
Tight
And she
pass.
seems to be serving almost to the exact same spot to number 7 on MIT, to Taez.
Taez, yeah.
Not that
And
time.
almost another ace. Kept alive, down ball over. And Donnelly tips it over. Great dig. And the kill from Taez.
Like to say, it seems like a underappreciated player right now for MIT. Christina Liao is really, she's doing a good job setting up a lot of these passes. She's making a lot of these offensive points possible for MIT, so good job for her this game. As MIT is down by 5 here, 18-13.
And Sanchez takes the second pass. Just hit over by Donnelly. And Taez again, a strong hit, but blocked. Liao sends it up to Devanzo. And off the block.
Off the block and into the desk where all the stats are kept. Hopefully the stats are okay. And it's 19-13 here. Springfield finds themselves up.
Suddenly Springfield is pulled away.
And they're finding themselves and Coach Longsword dictating instead of reacting right now.
And Taez put almost everything she had on that one, but too long, out of bounds.
Put everything in on that one and hit it out. But we have a game right now where the Springfield Pride are up 20-13 here. It seems like things are going very good for Springfield, so I do like that timeout there called by Coach Dill for MIT. Definitely well needed one there. Their team slowly losing momentum here. A lot of their good sets there by Liao, not really getting the kills that they need to get points. Good blocking up front by Springfield right now. You were playing the role of Coach Dill before, Sam. We're going to make you play it again. So,
All right.
tell us in about 30 seconds, what do you think you got to tell your team here in this timeout? Because that's all he has to tell his team.
Well, I think you got to tell the team that they need to be a little bit smarter and a little bit more careful about their hits. Right now, got a lot of hits going into the block or maybe tipping up off the top of the block. And they're sending over a lot of free balls, and they're making it really easy right now on the Springfield defense. And Springfield seems very calm and settled, whereas MIT has, had to run around a lot on defense. And I think you just got to tell your team to try and be a little bit smarter. Put those balls in the corner, make it a little bit harder for the other team to pick them up. And so far, Gebhardt has been really the only one putting a lot of pressure on the Springfield defense right now, and I think you're going to need the rest of the players on offense for MIT to sort of pick it up a little bit right now.
And Haley Kometz and Jennifer Donnelly, the big offensive studs right now for Springfield, are both out there.
Devanzo.
Good dig there by Sanchez and Maudsley.
And out of bounds from Devanzo.
And they had a spot to go to on that one. Did not want to miss that for MIT. Those are almost kind of gimme shots where they had a chance, but a great defensive outing there by Springfield.
Serve from Maudsley and Liao. Smart play.
Liao, being the major setter for MIT, decided that time, I'm going to get this point for my team. and they find themselves down 21-14. Smart heads-up play by Liao to hit it right down the middle where there was no defense there for Springfield.
Yeah, doesn't get a lot of kills, so I don't think the other team expects it much when she goes for it.
Smart play by Kometz there.
And they're going to call a point for MIT on maybe a net violation. Didn't see exactly what it was.
Well, right, it's 21-15 MIT up to serve.
Tejas with the serve. Nice swing from Kometz, but kept alive. And Gebhard. Kometz again. And another kill for Kometz. A great game so far for Kometz.
That's a Kometz and Donnelly. Donnelly coming off now, but Kometz and, of course, Helgeson now back on. Both these players very dangerous. Springfield seems to have figured out what they need to do with their lineup to find success against this Engineer team as they are up 22-15, and Haley DeRoche finds herself serving for the Pride.
And Liao sends it out to Gebhard. And a free ball for MIT, but out of bounds.
MIT actually usually not doing very well with free balls, but I guess they didn't have to do anything with that one.
Yeah, 3 points. We've got Devonzo back to serve right now.
And even though they're leading by 6, they should not be trying to give them free points. Make MIT have to work for every point. MIT looking to get back in this first set.
Pass from Donnelly. And set it up for Kometz, and another Kometz kill.
Unfortunately, Kometz had something to say about that lead, and so they are finding themselves up 2 points away from the set. They're up 23-16. Unfortunately, Coach Dill has used both his timeouts here in this first set. Schneck up to serve.
A block touch. And that's Holt. And they're going to stay out of bounds. Point for MIT. It's close, but ref saw it out.
And Holt still looking for her rhythm, but Springfield up by 6 in this one, looking to try to put this first set away. Liao getting ready to serve. She's a big server for them. And a pancake there by Sanchez to
And a
respond.
free ball for MIT. Yeah, sends it back to Beatrix. And the kill for Beatrix. MIT not going away.
You have to imagine Coach Long might call a timeout soon, if not right now.
Right now, yeah.
Coach Long definitely understands the importance of winning this first set, and they know that they're up here by 5, but there's no reason to let MIT have to get hot. You have 2 timeouts, you might as well use them.
I think so.
Unfortunately, you can't roll over timeouts.
Yeah. I think sometimes coaches like to see if they can let their players figure it out on the court, but Springfield's coach felt like her team needed a little bit of guidance right there, I guess.
Right, I mean, I think this team is starting to realize, you know, they're usually defined by other coaches as just Lauren Holt, but this team is more than just her. This team has a lot of offense on so many different angles, and MIT's been actually responding to them very well lately, punch for punch, so this game definitely coming down to the wire in a sense for this first set. Springfield looking to close this out, MIT looking to stay alive. Oh, I didn't let you play Coach Long in this one. Well, yeah. All right, give him a one-liner right now.
Clean it up.
Clean it up, okay. All right, that's a good one-liner. I like it. Clean it up.
We got Liao back to serve. MIT's leader in aces again, one of the best servers on the court.
Sanchez ready for this one.
Sanchez with a great pass, though. And Helgeson. The tip over by Holt. Gebhard tries to sneaky roll, but kept alive by Kometz. And Sanchez is unable to get it over. It's another point for MIT, and they pulled within 4, down 23-19.
A lot of running around on that one by the Pride.
This
Liao
is
really starting it off with great serves, though.
This is exactly what MIT wants to do right now. They got to put pressure on Springfield's defense. And Liao misses the serve.
It's a pretty
That's tough.
uncharacteristic serve from her in a very tight place. But Springfield will take it any way they can as Kometz is now serving for them.
Springfield now has multiple set points coming up. Tejas sends over the free ball.
Looking to end it.
And Helgeson, oh, kept alive by Tejas. Gebhardt puts it over.
They're gonna have another chance to end it.
To Holt, and Holt unable to put anything down. Back to Gebhardt again. Just rolls it over. Back row to Donnelly.
They've gotten all their big fire hitters there.
And Beatrix
Looking for the
rolls it
point
over
now.
barely. And this is up to Helgeson. Can she put it away? No.
Punch for punch here in this one.
Back to Beatrix. And that's a kill from Beatrix. MIT will not let this game go.
I'm sure the Pride are pretty shocked right now. Had all their big guns swinging there. Coach Long has a few words for Holt on this one, who had, I think, 2 opportunities, 2 attacks. Didn't find any pay dirt with that, though.
I expect him to try to go back to Holt again right here.
I think so.
And instead back to Helgeson. Blocked.
And Helgeson blocked by the net, not even MIT on that one. That has to be frustrating as Coach Long is going to use her second timeout. I didn't let you get to play it last time. You have a longer way to go. Coach Long, what do you tell her? What does she have to tell her team right now to get her to just close this, get them to just close this first set out and take one?
I think right now you're talking to your big hitters. You're talking to Helgeson and you're talking to Holt. And you know, all season they've been putting the ball away. And so right now they've just got to do what you know they can do. They're big. They can get above this MIT block, and I think you're looking to them to come in and make a play right now. It's the postseason. It's time for the Stars to step up. I think also another thing that I noticed is that Maudsley has been putting a few of the sets kind of tight to the net. It's hard for the hitters to work with it when it's really close to the net. You don't have as many angles. We saw that with Helgeson. Got actually blocked by the net on her last hit. So I think you're talking to a few individual players, people that have been, you know, your seniors, your stars, and you're looking to them to make a play.
And you got your big guns out there right now with Helgeson and Holt and Donnelly. And some defensive prowess out of Sanchez. So
Got
this
the
is
serve
their
from
big
Farley.
league right here.
Farley, another great server for MIT. And the tip over, but Beatrix is there. And a kill from Tejas. MIT within 2 points.
And Coach Long, this got to be kind of frustrating for her here. But this team got to stay resilient here. MIT standing tough. Springfield needs to show a little toughness here and just win this set for their team. Almost a collision with Donnelly and Sanchez. And Helgeson
And
had
they're going to say a
enough.
touch on that.
Helgeson had enough of that, and Springfield takes the first set, 25-22. Players will switch sides as Springfield takes the first set in this one. And how crucial do you think that first set really was for this team?
I think that was a big set for Springfield. These are, in a close game like this, when you can pull it out, even with the comeback, I think they're feeling good right now. They got a little bit worried at the end, but the fact that they were able to hold on and the fact that they were able to build the lead in the first place is encouraging for Springfield.
Absolutely, and I mean, Coach Dill said that his team does love to do battle, and they enjoy playing with each other and facing challenges together. And that's something that they are going to have to prove today. Right now, down 1 set to a hyped-up Springfield team. They were on the down low going into that set. Helgeson did put it away, but MIT does have a challenge ahead of them, and we're going to see their ability to battle. Coach Dill also said that their strength is their disciplined style of play. They showed that as they went deeper into that set. They certainly proved disciplined, a little undisciplined at first, though. Definitely got more disciplined as they went on. Looking to carry over some of that disciplined momentum going forward. That's a big key for them. And he'd like to give a shout out and say that his team is probably one of the hardest working teams he's ever coached. And, well, they're going to have to work hard for this one because Springfield is up for the challenge. And they will almost ready to roll.
Make a quick correction. I think I've been saying Beatrix for Abby Burdix. It's actually pronounced Burdix. Sorry about that. I'll correct it in upcoming sets.
Absolutely, and Coach Dill said that Abby apparently is the fun one on the team.
Oh.
He gave me a few nicknames for some of the players, so maybe we'll throw in a few there, but Abby apparently is the fun one.
All right, and yeah, I think MIT, they're disappointed right now, but there's a little bit of encouragement from the momentum they gained at the end of that set. They were working hard. They were getting a lot of good offense at the end of that set, and whenever you get to that point where you're down and other team has a lot of set points coming up, even if you can't win, you always want to try and get some momentum. Every point counts.
Right. Megan Gebhard, the big player for MIT, also known as the passionate one, in case you're wondering. She needs to be active. What do you think a tip for her would be in this game? Where do you think she has the best chance down the line and side? What do you think she needs to do to get her team going?
I think Gebhard really came in with a lot of energy every time she came into the game, and right now she just needs to, well, as you see her right now out on the court hyping her team up, but right now she just needs to let all the other hitters know that keep swinging hard, because what Gebhard's been doing all game is swinging hard, getting good swings on the ball. Even when you're down, you can't get tentative. Sometimes players have a tendency to try and play it safe a little bit when you get into a hole, but I think Gebhard and the other hitters all need to make sure that they keep swinging hard. They keep going after it on every single play. So
she lives up to her name of being the passionate one, and they're going to need a lot of passion right here to win this crucial second set. You do not want to go down 2-0 to the Springfield team, as two big hitters for Springfield are out there with Helgeson and Komet. Schneck out there as well. Gebhard out there for the Engineers, as it will be
Teaz back to serve. And misses the first serve. Springfield up 1-0.
And that wasn't exactly the disciplined style of play Coach Dill was talking about. She tripped while she was doing that. And Springfield will take any point that they can as Schneck gets ready to serve and spins the ball on her finger.
Schneck back. And another missed serve. 2 missed serves in a row.
And they swap on those missed serves.
And we saw this at the beginning of the other set as well. Few missed serves actually.
But they tend to get better as it goes on.
Might be a pattern.
Well, they need to probably cut that pattern, but... And we go 3 back and forth.
3 missed in a row. And Devonzo missing that time.
Kometz is going to hope to break this streak right here with these flip-flop, and she does break the streak.
Does. Yeah, sets it out to Gebhard. And Gebhard with a good swing, but kept alive by Sanchez. Donnelly.
Good dig there.
Gebhard again, tips it. Helgeson, blocked. Back up to Helgeson again. And the kill from Helgeson.
And Helgeson and Kometz have really been on fire today. Good job to Kometz for breaking that. Good job to Helgeson to get the kill.
And Helgeson really gets high above the net. She's hidden over the block sometimes, and really hard for a defense to pick that up. Yeah, sets it out to Gebhard again, and Gebhard with the kill.
Yeah, Donnelly couldn't handle that.
Really relying on Gebhard right now.
And back to Helgeson. Helgeson is 6 feet. She's a 6-footer out of Oceanside, California, so she certainly can get up high. As Liao gets ready to serve, one of the stronger servers in this game had 1 error last set, but very strong serves typically out of her.
Got the serve from Liao. And Helgeson just sends a free ball over to MIT. And the great dig from Sanchez. Beatrix. Gebhard again, another kill.
And Lozano not able to get to that one, but very hard to handle on that block.
Got Liao back to serve again.
And tie game here in the second set at 3. It might have been going out. Good save there by Sanchez. kind of a joust.
Set it up, Telgeson. And Wietrix barely keeps it alive. Out to Gebhardt again. Another kill for Gebhardt. That's 3 kills early out of MIT's 4 points.
And Gebhardt certainly showing what she was made of in there and why she's one of their best players in this one, and the passionate one.
Serve from Liao out of bounds. And it's our 4th missed serve we've seen so far.
And Liao typically has a few good serves, and then she has that error in the end, which really kills some of the momentum that they might find. But a very good job for her serving, very good job for Gebhardt right now with how she's swinging, and they're tied at 4.
Hurwitz with the serve.
A few crashes there on the MIT side.
Gebhardt keeps it alive. Set from Maudsley to Holt, and the kill from Holt.
And that might have been Holt's first kill of the game, actually. And a good job to her for doing so.
Check. And I believe it was, yes, that was Holt's first kill right there. See if that can get her going.
And she might have got, she got a good block there. Whatever she did, she was involved on that point.
Pass was a little tight. Liao was unable to handle it.
And it's 6-4, Springfield.
Hurwitz back to serve again. The pass up from Wietrix, good pass. Blocked. And there we go. MIT coming right back.
Holt swinging that hard, but really didn't get up, wasn't able to get too high on that. The pass was on its way down already. But a good try there by Holt. Holt certainly showing more life in this set, as she was responsible for the last 2 points. Springfield.
Farley back to serve. Good serve. And that is set out for Donnelly to kill.
Jennifer Donnelly certainly having herself a game in this one.
Running a quick sort of shoot type of set right there.
And even though it didn't go MIT's way, those short ones give the teams a break a little.
Got the serve from Sanchez. Barely handled. And Farley from the back row digs up her own hit after it's blocked.
And that ball might have been going out of bounds. Springfield saves it.
Farley setting it out to Tejas, and the kill from Tejas.
Tejas really puts everything she has into those swings. You see her entire body almost windmills midair.
Tejas does a great job of using the opponent's block. Swings as hard as she can off that opponent's block, and often it just sort of flies out of bounds. Donnelly again, and out of bounds, and we're tied up at 7.
But right now, Donnelly is one of the biggest offensive weapons out there for this team. Springfield finds himself tied up in this one at 7.
And Devonzo keeps it alive. Out to Tejas again, the tip. And they're gonna call net on Springfield, a point for MIT, they take the lead.
For all our viewers out there, would you care to explain how net violations work?
So you're actually not allowed to touch the net in volleyball. You can't, if a player in the front row hits the net with their hand or their body, it's a violation and the point goes to the other team. The ball can touch the net, but you cannot.
And that's why they stress the importance on blocks to put your hands all over on top of the net, but not on the net itself.
That's a kill from Springfield.
Off the fingers on the blockers there, off the finger of
Getting some fans excited in the stands.
Devonzo. We have a tie game, 8-8. We've been swapping points back a little bit.
Got the serve from Maudsley. And a block.
And Jennifer Donnelly and Jamie combine on that block, send it straight down.
Big front line right now with Schneck, Donnelly, and Kmetz.
And Maudsley's been doing a good job on the serve for the Pride, and she looks to continue it here.
Set this out to Tejas. And that's another kill for Tejas. Once again, powers it through the block, off the hands.
And Tejas and Gebhardt are really combining for a lot of kills in this one. They both have almost like a violent swing that's just so effective for them both.
Glarum in to serve. Senior defensive specialist. And a straight down block from Devonzo. Devonzo, one of the taller players out on the court, 6 feet, showing her height there.
And MIT finds himself with a lead, 10-9. Springfield looking to catch up.
And they miss a serve.
And a good eye there by Donnelly. Sometimes deciding whether to let it go or not is a pretty tough call. But a good job there by Donnelly to let it go, and it's a 10-10 tie.
And those missed serves can be brutal on the team's momentum.
And Haley DeRoche looking to get her team momentum on her serve now.
And passed up by Glarum. And Devonzo with a smart hit. Gebhard's checking back in.
That pancake there didn't quite work. 11-10, MIT finds themselves up in this one. Both teams have 2 timeouts remaining in this set.
Tejas with the serve. Good serve. Helgeson forced to just free ball it over. And they're gonna go back out to Gebhard, and out of bounds, Springfield.
And tried a little fisted over there by Schneck, not finding any pay with that one. 12-10, MIT up in this one.
We get Tejas back serving again. And an ace from Tejas.
Tejas and Geber, and for this MIT team, both out there is probably a dangerous combination. Tejas both on her kills and her serves, really with her violent, aggressive swings, and really hits with a purpose. She really does. And Springfield's looking to respond.
This serve handled. And Helgeson powers it off the block.
Helgeson also hits with a purpose. Springfield down 13-11. Good sequence there on serve by Tejas, though.
Serve from Schneck. There we go, Holtz just tips it over. And Devonzo almost finds the line.
But doesn't.
Oh, wait. I guess they called that in. Had a little bit of disagreement, I think, between the line judge in the corner and the main ref, but they called it for MIT.
MIT finds himself up 14-11. Number 11, Devonzo serving.
Mets.
Iron fist that one. Look for Kometz again.
And Donnelly from the back row. Donnelly with the kill. And Donnelly has been critical for this team so far as the Springfield bench dabs a little bit over there.
Both coaches screaming a few instructions out to their team. Hard serve by Kometz.
And the kill, the hard swing from Staub.
And in this set, we've been seeing a little less off-speed tips and off-speed push-ons, but we've been seeing a lot of power here. And we're gonna find out whose power is greater. But MIT up now 15-12 at Liao, getting ready to serve for them.
Good serve from Liao. And Helgeson with a strong hit, but it's handled by Wietrix.
Lauren Holt blocking that one.
And Helgeson unable to push it over.
Good try.
MIT takes it.
And there's a
Timeout
timeout.
from Springfield. MIT leads by 4, 16-12. Midway through this second set.
And this has been quite the battle actually here in this second set. A very crucial one for MIT as Springfield won the first set here in Cousins Gymnasium.
Got a little "Let's Go Springfield" chant starting up in the stands, trying to rally their team.
Absolutely, and I almost wish we could catch them, but they're actually down here. I wish there was a way to catch the Springfield crowd, because there really are a lot of them. Looks like there are a lot of athletes for Springfield, actually.
Waving the towels. They're on the other side of the stands, unfortunately.
Yeah, trying to get all their crowd going. You can see here in this replay, just put down, good block there. It was a good try. Lauren Holt trying to get that. Good tips it up, keeps it alive, and then Helgeson just trying to get a last-minute effort. Can't quite get it there, and an MIT point. Is MIT up in 16 to 12 here?
So I think right now Springfield
You got another one-liner, Sam.
wants to get their, I think they just need to get their main people going again. We have seen Holt only has 1 kill. Kometz only has 1 or 2 swings in this entire set. And those are people that were really critical for them in that first set win. And
All right, is your one-liner clean it up or you got something else?
I need a one-liner. I don't know if I have a one-liner right now.
All right, I'll give you a chance for it in a few, though.
Yeah, with the serve. And they're going to give that point to Holt, to MIT, sorry, 4 touches. Holt swing into the net.
Holt putting everything in that one, unfortunately right into the net, but 17-12, MIT finds himself up in the second set.
The set back. Helgeson with the kill.
Well, Helgeson definitely a force not to be taken lightly. Number 2 for Springfield, Jennifer Hurwitz getting ready to serve, who's also had some good sequences on serve.
And Gebhard, a little bit of an errant pass. Wietrich just free balls it over.
Good there by
Kept
Liao.
alive. Burdix. Over, back out to Donnelly again. And touched.
A good try there by Worthrich.
Wietrich.
Oh, sorry about
Yeah,
that.
no,
Yep, senior out of Grosse Pointe Woods, Michigan.
And Wietrich passes it up. Liao over to Burdix. And out of bounds. That'll go to MIT.
And Lauren Holt's offensive struggles continue here. She has been playing good defense, though, getting a few key blocks already in this set and the previous set.
Farley checking in for Gebhard to serve. And another swing out of bounds for Holt. She is really struggling today.
And Holt on offense didn't really find too much yesterday. Well, isn't finding it here today. As they
And Holt actually subbed out right now for
Maddie Rapucci.
Freshman middle hitter Maddie Rapucci.
Giving the Andover, Massachusetts player a chance.
And Donnelly with the nice kill. And Holt
And Coach Long.
getting talked to by Coach Long right now. Coach Long does not look happy.
And Sanchez, a good server, ready to go for her team, getting back in this. Tejas with her normal power on her swing.
Donnelly tips it over. Liao sends it out to Tejas. Donnelly again, and blocked, but she keeps it alive.
Good reflexes. Smart play pushed there by Hurwitz.
Liao sets it up to Staub. Tipped just over the block, Wietrich picks it up. Back to Burdix, and Burdix manages to get it off the block and out of bounds for a kill.
That's one of the keys to hitting on the outside. If you get a block, it could just go out of bounds. MIT finds himself up by 5 here in this one, 20 to 15. As a timeout has been called by Coach Long and the Springfield Pride. So I completely have forgotten the last one, but I did not forget this time. You will have to give a one-liner, and what advice do you give to your team right now, down 5 in this second set?
Advice. All right, well, I think that right now you're telling your team that they need to do a better job of blocking, I think a lot of, almost at least half of MIT's kills in this game have come by them just hitting it off the block. They've tooled it off the block out of bounds, and right now Springfield blockers really need to make sure they push their hands over the net rather than getting up as high as they can, and they need to angle so that all their blocks are going to be going down inside the court, because what they're doing right now, they're being taken advantage of.
Absolutely, and now they have no timeouts, so they don't get any talk from Coach Long after this unless a timeout's called by MIT. And so they'll have to begin here, 20-15, MIT up in this second set.
Got the serve from Wietrich. Maudsley sends it out to Donnelly. And Burdick's with another kill, the ball.
And I get to catch a ball from up here. Oh my God, I think that should be a story. And I get to throw it on the field too. Oh, that didn't get caught on camera? All right, well, it didn't get caught on camera. But you know what? Next time.
Such a strong hit from Burdick's. It came up to the announcer's balcony.
I'm just saying, it would have been nice to, see
and the dig by Wietrich. And Tejas with the kill. Same thing as always, off the block and out of bounds.
An extremely violent swing again out of her. Just saying, it's always nice to highlight the commentator's athletic abilities too sometimes.
And Kmetz checks in for Springfield.
Kmetz, a player who's going to need to step up if they have any chance in coming back in this second set here. Down 22-15.
Tori Wietrich back to serve.
Good defensive outing there as they have to free ball it over, but good job keeping the ball alive.
Free balls it. And Donnelly with the swing, blocked again. Blocked by Burdick's.
And Coach Dill did say that their team loves to battle and they enjoy playing together and facing challenges, and they've really stepped up here in this second set, responding very well to Springfield.
Burdick's with the block there. She is the tallest player on the court, 6'3", a 6'3" sophomore. And out of bounds from Donnelly. And with that, MIT will have
about
9 set points coming up in a row.
Springfield needs to show a little backbone, show that they can see what they can do here and try to make this a close game. But let's see if MIT is looking to close this one here.
We've got Donnelly. And out of bounds again from Donnelly.
And Donnelly, who was one of the strong players in the first set, and finding her struggles here in the second set.
3 errors to end the set.
Absolutely. I mean, both Donnelly's showing struggle. Holt was showing a bit of a struggle.
We saw Holt get subbed out for
a freshman.
Freshman who has not played too much so far this season. And
right now, Lauren Holt's really going to be one commanding a lot of the talks right now. I think as senior leadership, you recognize she knows she needs to really play strong here. This could be one of her last games. And
could be her last game, I think.
This could be. I mean, she had a great run. She definitely had a great run, and I think everyone needs to recognize that. But right now, Lauren Holt and Jennifer Donnelly cannot afford to be struggling here. It's tied up
1-1.
Exactly. Let's tell you just a fun fact about Jennifer Donnelly is that apparently both her parents are deaf, so she grew up in a deaf household, and actually her first language is sign language and then English.
Really?
Absolutely.
That is interesting.
And I guess her third language is volleyball, because it's doing pretty good for her today. She's been struggling a little late, but she's had an overall strong game. But with both Holt and Donnelly struggling here a little, Sanchez is playing a great defensive game. I think they need to lean a little more on Helgeson and Kmetz actually here.
Got in what has turned into a very intense match. The crowd's really getting into it. We're hearing a little bit of heckling even at some points. I've heard some, as the MIT players coming up to serve, we hear some loud yells coming from some of the Springfield students here to watch their team, trying to throw MIT off. And this is the type of energy that you love to see in a gym.
In Springfield, I remember Coach Long told me just how supportive the Springfield community is to them. And you can see Springfield's not too close to here, and yet their side is almost just as full as the MIT fans are. Springfield fans are definitely louder than MIT fans. There's no question about that.
got pride towels waving around. So
They have pride for their school, and the way they've been playing, a little struggle here, but they certainly are something to be proud about for both Coach Long
so,
and
yeah.
Springfield. Noteworthy to say, yesterday's game where Springfield defeated Endicott 3-1, they also took a pretty bad beating in the second set and came in an almost embarrassing fashion, came back really strong in the third set. So maybe look for that here. Really, they're going to come out firing strong. And, well, they ultimately went on to win 3-1, and only one of these teams can win. But look for them to come out real strong here, really firing out on their swings with people like Kometz and Helgeson. Hopefully not.
You see MIT coming out right now with the same lineup they've been using all game.
And who do you highlight for MIT to get them going?
Right now, MIT, the two players that you got to give the most credit right now are Gebhard for her swings and Wietrich. Wietrich has been playing outstanding defense the entire match, and you know, you're getting some really strong swings coming out of Kometz, coming out of Helgeson, Donnelly, but Wietrich has some very impressive digs all match long, and
Tea's obviously not to be taken lightly either.
Yeah, gotta mention Tea's. Last set especially, she came out and really played well.
And also, Liao's having a really good game. Quiet game. She's been having a quiet game, but I guess as a setter, probably a good thing. She's been doing very well for them as well. But
Gebhard leading them with 6 kills. Teas has 4 and Burdix has 4.
And Haley DeRoche, the junior from Haverhill, Massachusetts, starts us off in the third set.
And Teas from the back row. There we go, Schneck with the swing, and kept alive. Kometz, but kept alive by MIT. And Gebhard tools it off the block. Another kill for Gebhard.
And I don't want to sound nerdy here, but that free ball all the way from the MIT almost benches, that might have had one of the most beautiful parabolic motions I have ever seen on a ball. Just so perfectly hit up and over.
And Glarum just doing anything she can to keep that point alive. See the serve from Davanzo. Passed up by Davanzo. And Staub with the powerful hit.
And fans almost getting some of the ball that I almost had last set. But Helgeson definitely swung hard there. You see the hard swings out of Springfield, but equally as hard coming back from MIT. MIT finds himself up 2-0 in this crucial third set.
And we've got a serve coming over from Davanzo. And that's a kill.
And Helgeson swinging that arm, finding pay on that one. 2-1. MIT is up. Lauren Holt's in there. Kometz is in there. So is Helgeson. They're going all offense, Springfield, right now, with Schneck back there getting ready to serve, and Donnelly out there also.
Serve from Schneck. Passed up to Liao. Sets it out to Gebhard, and she tips it over. Kometz with a nice tip. Middle of the court. No defenders were there. No one even really made a move on that one.
That was some good acrobatics, though.
Yeah.
A little roll there. 2-2. Still going with the all-offense formation for Springfield.
And Liao is going to set that up to Gebhard. And Helgeson with a strong swing, but kept alive. And Liao unable to handle that dig.
And goes into the stat desk. Hopefully she's okay. Coach Long must be happy with this all-offense formation, which yesterday and today didn't find too much success until right now. Looking to keep this success going. Schneck getting ready to serve.
Another serve.
Another
Digged
good
up
serve.
by Teas. Out to Gebhard. And the kill from Gebhard again.
And with Sanchez coming in, it seems like the all-offense formation comes out.
Got Burdix checking in for Glarum.
But still, 4 of the big hitters for Springfield are in there, with Liao serving. Liao, we're going to Sanchez.
Tipped right over the block. Retrick sends it over to Burdix. And a free ball sent over by Kmetz. Tejas passes it up. And Burdix off the block and out of bounds. That's a kill for MIT.
Helgeson and Holt were both there. Both of them ended up sharing the block going out of bounds.
Seen back and forth match so far. MIT leads 4-3.
MIT looking to extend this lead here. Liao getting ready to serve.
Liao back to serve with passed up by Kmetz. And a good swing. Tejas unable to handle it.
And one thing I'd like to point out on that last series is you see they're really passing it to their outside hitters with Kmetz and Helgeson as opposed to sticking to the middle and letting Lauren Holt put it down. We'll continue to track Lauren Holt's attacks as this game goes on.
A good spot from Gebhard, who manages to just roll that one down.
And a collision with Lauren Holt and Maudsley at the net there. That almost
And
difficult
Kmetz
to do that.
subbed out for Lozano. Lozano in the back row to play some defense. Got the serve coming up from MIT. From Farley, and Claire Farley misses.
And Springfield will take points again any way they can against this MIT team. It's close here, 5-5, as almost all of our sets have been pretty close in the first half of the set. Springfield pulled away early in the first, MIT in the second.
The serve. Set back to Burdix. And blocked down.
And Lauren Holt adding to her block total on the season. There's a reason she's a first-time All-American. Her blocking ability is certainly one of them.
Excited after that one. She's trying to get going any way she can.
And see the benching.
And Tejas tips that one over, almost knuckles it.
And was going out of bounds.
Donnelly with the swing. Liao gonna send it back to Burdix, who sort of just rolls it over as well, but it was outside of the antenna. The line judge called it out of bounds.
And Springfield up 7-5 as the tide has rolled in their favor.
And Jennifer Hurwitz, the senior outside hitter in the back row to serve for Springfield.
Strong serve there. Good dig though.
And a great spot from Tejas. Almost looked like she fell a little bit on that one.
Tejas looked a little taken up, a few limps as she went diving on that shot and kind of went into the pole. Hopefully she is okay after that one. She's a big part of this MIT engineer success. She's trying to jump around a little and warm it up.
The engineers engineering some success. And a Holt with a great swing, but up from Liao. And another kill from Tejas.
Maudsley trying to argue that it hit the antenna. It did not. And
Long was looking for, Coach Long was looking for a throw call. Thought Tejas might have grabbed that one and sort of thrown it down. Retrick back. Maudsley sets it over to Donnelly, and Donnelly with the kill right through the block.
Donnelly coming back strong this set. After last set, she was struggling towards the end to find her placement, but certainly found her placement there. Sanchez getting ready to serve, one of the better servers for the Springfield team as they find themselves up 8-7.
The cross-court serve passed up by Tejas, back to Burdix.
Probably going out of bounds, but saved by Springfield.
And Retrick with the dig, unable to be kept alive.
You know, there's a saying in some sports that the ball doesn't lie on some controversial calls. Springfield saving that from going out of bounds, but still won the point. And they find themselves up 9-7 as they have done, as they won that point.
And the kill from Devonza.
She showed all of her height there. She said she is a 6-footer.
Number 12, Jenny Blair.
Out of St. John's, Florida.
Graham checks into the back row for Springfield.
Springfield leading here by 1.
Graham is a senior defensive specialist. And the ace from MIT.
They just didn't get to play that one. 9-9. MIT has tied this game up here in the third set.
Wietrich.
Good heads-up play by Schneck there.
Devonzo with the hit, but it's kept alive by Sanchez. Kometz. And Tellez.
Might have been going out of bounds.
And Devonzo, no block up on that one, just hits it straight down to the middle of the court.
Just a smart play, realizing there's no one there and that they were all on the sides. But again, that ball might have been going out, so the ball didn't lie once again. 10-9, MIT leads it now.
Another serve from Graham. Donnelly's blocked. And a free ball over to MIT, and it's out of bounds.
And that free ball had purpose, though.
Trying to find the corner.
But good eye by the Engineers there, and they are up 11-9 because of it. A few last-minute words from an assistant coach there for the MIT Engineers.
Maudsley sends it back to Donnelly, who has a strong hit, but it's kept alive. Wietrich. And Liao attempts to tip it over, but the block is there.
And a lot of plays at the net, good net play. That came down to who had better net play, and Schneck with a very heads-up punch to the left side. Find themselves down by one, MIT up 11-10. Springfield looking to tie this game up in the third set.
The cross-court serve again. And that's Kometz with the swing, and it's tipped up off the block for a Springfield kill.
It's obviously very hard for a player in the back to have to handle it off a tip because you don't even see it coming, but with that, Springfield has tied it 11-11. MIT looking to get a serve back. Sticks to the short cross-court serve.
And Devonzo, what's another kill for Devonzo? And you've got Gebhard checking into the front row. Gebhard has been outstanding so far for MIT.
And both Gebhard and Devonzo are out there at 6'1" and 6 foot.
Donnelly. Tipped over by Gebhard. Kometz also tips it. Barely kept alive, and it's not able to get over the net.
A few flip-flopping of points here. Springfield and MIT find themselves at 12-12.
Got a couple substitutions for Springfield for the Pride.
Helgeson for Hurwitz.
Haley DeRoche to serve.
Now
We've got
both
Helgeson in the front row.
And both Helgeson and Kometz are both out there now.
And a kill from Gebhard. Found her way right around the big block of Schneck and Kometz.
That was a laser right to the left of the blocks, just to the right of Schneck. And managed to find its way down, take the lead, and get their serve back at 13-12. MIT is up in this one in the third set.
Got Devonzo with the serve. Sanchez plays it. Helgeson with the powerful swing. Whipped her arm around and just found the opening cross court.
And now Holt is back in there, so you have Holt, Helgeson, and Kometz out in the front, and Donnelly in the back. All offensive set again here for Springfield, 13-13.
The serve coming from Schneck. And Liao sends it up to Stout.
Holt sends it back. Holt sends it back again.
And Gebhard gets it past the block and a kill.
Gebhard, smart play, deciding not to go middle that time. Got stuffed both times in the middle, went outside. Really no defense there. Maudsley wasn't able to handle that one. That was a powerful swing by Gebhard, and it's
Maudsley over there talking to Holt, looking to get her going.
Not before Helgeson takes that one.
Helgeson again. Kept alive by Wietrich. Great play by Staub to keep that ball in the air. And Holt with the kill.
Holt gets a kill there.
Perhaps only her second of the game.
It might have only been her second of the game. Remember, she was also benched as well for a little while. She's probably hoping kills like that. Bench time.
We've got the roll shot over by Burdix. Kometz manages to get it over. Set out to Gebhardt again. And Stout is there.
Smart play, Helgeson.
And we send that back to Burdix.
A long rally
look out
in
to
this
Gebhardt. Gebhardt just has to tip it over. The set's tight. Back to Kometz. And Kometz with the back row kill.
And the Springfield Pride fans on this sideline certainly have their pride. They're yelling and screaming, and it's 15-14 Springfield. And that was a long rally, well played by both teams there.
Gebhardt. Helgeson with a powerful swing. Leachuk was there, but could not get it up in the air.
Well, and Helgeson really breathing a lot of life into this as Coach Dill's calling a timeout for his MIT team. Trying to slow down any kind of pulling away from Springfield. I think they've gotten 3 straight points here. They are up 16-14 in the third set. We are tied at 1-1 apiece. What do you tell your MIT team, Coach Dill? But after a replay, Helgeson just absolutely smashes this one down on the libero for MIT. He goes, thanks, Sam, for this MIT team. What are you telling him right now? You're down here by 2.
Well, I'm going to tell, I would tell the team that right now, net play has been critical in this match. And the blocking has been really the key factor for both teams. And I think right now, MIT has struggled over the last 5-10 points with their blocking against players like Helgeson and against Kometz. And so I think that that's what they want to focus on right now, really putting up a strong block. I think both teams have been scrappy defensively. They've been putting in the effort. But really where this game is being won or lost is at the net.
Absolutely, and Taya has been a little quiet actually since she rolled into the pole a little earlier. It'd be interesting to see her style again. She gets it going.
Serve and Wietrek with the bad pass, and Gebhardt unable to get it back, and that's an ace for Springfield. Kometz up to serve again.
Not exactly how you wanted to come out of a timeout there.
That's
down
another
by
serve
3.
and Wietrek.
Good set by Lau.
There we go to Gebhardt. But it's kept alive from Kometz. Helgeson. And this is over to Burdix, and Burdix tips it right over the block. Kept alive though by Maudsley. Burdix again, blocked.
Net play again, as you said. Net play here is key.
Helgeson out of bounds. In the air from Springfield. MIT catches a break right there.
Well, I give credit to almost any of these girls who can actually stand up to both Helgeson and Gever, because I can tell you right now, I would not want to have to jump over the net and block any of their shots.
Yeah, I think it's kind of hard to get up against those people. Six footers.
It's a frightening ordeal. And so is Donnelly's shot there to the back. And that was Carly Staub hitting that right into the net. Momentum certainly not, MIT not really finding too much rhythm coming out of that timeout. And everybody's kind of getting really loud here actually by Springfield, so it's interesting the energy in this gym, in Cousins Gymnasium right now.
Got Liao sending it out to Tellez. Kept alive. Holt, and they're gonna say that was in, painted the line.
Lauren, I think it was off the fingers of one of the blocks, but that was just the eyeball test. I'm not sure about that, but Lauren Holt, this is her 4th kill of the night. A good dig there.
Wietrek and
Springfield starting to pull away. Remember saying earlier, Springfield does this when they lose a set, they come back swinging, and they're up right now, 20-15. Those swings are rewarding them.
MIT call their second timeout.
So then they have no more to go, just like Springfield was in this position last set, actually, down 2015 with 0 timeouts left. Springfield hoping the results go almost identical in that sense, but MIT certainly doesn't go down without a fight in that first set. They were down by about 9, and I think they battled back to almost cut it to about 5 or 4. MIT definitely a team that likes to battle.
I think both these teams like to battle right now, and we're going to see a close match going forward, and I expect MIT to, keep fighting through the rest of this set. I don't think they'll lay down right now.
And you could hear the aura, you could feel the aura of their battle up here, and I'm glad we're up here, actually, for that sense.
I think MIT right now, obviously the net play is still important, but they've been struggling with this serve right now from Hurwitz, and especially Wietrich. She needs to get some good passes going forward if they want to be able to run their offense.
Hurwitz usually serves to that Tea's area, but not this time. Not that time, she doesn't.
Yeah, sent back to Burdix. And Staub goes up and gets the kill.
And that's what you're hoping if you're Coach Dill coming out of a timeout to just grab a point like that, hopefully keep it going. Strong serve sequence here could get them back in this game in this third set.
Got the serve from Wietrich. Good serve. And beaten at the net.
That's a nice
they
dunk
keep it
there.
alive, though. And the kill from Donnelly.
And that left arm of Jennifer Donnelly has been firing today. It is quite the cannon. It really is.
Critical play right there where Burdix and Devanzo were up at the net, had the chance to put that ball down, but they were beaten.
So there are the Teas.
And they're going to call that a point for Springfield. It's controversial right there.
And I was kind of shocked about that. It's too bad they don't get replays like we can get replays, but, maybe one day they'll get replays.
Sanchez back to
Either
serve.
way. Yeah, looking to make the difference here with that set.
Devanzo with a good swing, kept alive though. Kometz and Devanzo with the block.
MIT finds himself down by 5, 22 to 17.
MIT, number 12, Jenny Clara.
Glaram's checking in to serve.
If I'm MIT, I got to be ready for a shot off the arm of Jennifer Donnelly here.
Just as you said. It's going to go back row. And they keep it alive. They keep it. And a good swing from Farley.
And Kometz, another powerful swinger.
They're going to send it back out to Tejas.
And that ball going up to the light fixtures almost.
Managed to keep it alive. It's going to go back to Tejas again. Another strong dig. And Tejas a third time in a row. Can she get it out of bounds?
Unfortunately, if you keep swinging that violently over and over again, it definitely takes its tire. It's definitely tiring on the arm. But there, MIT finds themselves down by 6, 23 to 17, with Maudsley ready to serve for Springfield. And Jennifer Donnelly out there with Kometz as the two power hitters there for Springfield.
And a setup for Devanzo, but Devanzo was not there.
And Donnelly and Schneck blocking that one.
Devanzo a little bit late on her approach.
Coach
And
still
hit it
looks
straight into the block.
Coach still looks pretty relaxed there on the sideline, and Coach Long actually is really intent in this game, and it is quite a good volleyball game.
This out to Tejas again. And that's 2 touches in a row. And Springfield will take the third set.
And like
25
I
to
said,
17.
to watch out for, Springfield comes out firing if they lose a set. And they're up here 2-1 on MIT as they can go into a potential deciding set here if Springfield can carry all of that momentum from this set as they really put the hurting on them this time. Coach Long must be happy with her team's performance as they switch sides. Coach Dill getting ready to tell his team probably, hey, you did this once, you came back after the first set, let's come back from this one and let's push this to 5. Both teams looking stronger as this game's going on. We haven't called those typical we haven't seen those service errors that we saw in the first 2 sets and in the last one.
I think both teams are focused right now. They're realize that for one of them, it's going to be the last game of their season. And when you get back to that service line, it's the one part of the game where it's all you. It's all one person. You got to focus, get in the mindset, and just make the serve. And right now, both teams doing a great job of that. I think that MIT right now, even though they lost that and they're down 2-1, I think they still feel like they're the team that can win this game. I think their offense right now has been looking good with Gebhard and Tejas. I think they're still very confident coming into this next set.
Absolutely, and both teams are really fighting in this one. And they're also, I mean, yes, and it's always sad to think that it is going to be the end of for the seniors on one of these teams. Both teams, though, have definitely some underclassmen prowess and talent that are ready to command them for the future. Springfield has been to the NCAA the last 7 seasons, and headed by Ana Gabriel Sanchez, they certainly have a lot of talent to go these next few years. The MIT Engineers currently have the sophomore Christina Lau of Warren, New Jersey, who's been really doing a good job setting for her team and really made a few just heads-up smart digs for her team.
As well as middles, Devonzo and Staub, both Devonzo a junior and Staub a sophomore for MIT.
And that really is key for programs. Both programs have been absolutely successful this year, with Springfield only having 5 losses on the season, Engineers only having 4. You know, a big part of it is your future success as well. You got to plan for the short term and the long term. And Springfield certainly does that. MIT has certainly done that. That's why these two are some of the most successful volleyball programs, usually year in, year out. And well, we're gonna see this set here. This is where
start.
And MIT looking to rebound and get back in this game and push for a deciding 5th set. Springfield looking to close it out here in the 4th set and punch their ticket to the regionals tomorrow.
We can see Christina Lau being talked to on the side by one of the assistant coaches for MIT. As the setter of this team, oftentimes you hear people say that the setter in volleyball is like the quarterback of the team, and so you really need to lead your team as the setter. You need to rally everyone together, and I think right now they're trying to get Liao to pull together MIT and see if they can make a comeback win right here.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. Christina Lau is where it starts from. She's also known as the quiet one, in case you were wondering. And we're going to see if she could pull through some quiet determination and drive and pull this team to a 4th set victory. And interestingly, even if Lauren Holt starts or not during these sets, she always starts in the huddle with her team. Probably one of the biggest senior leaders on this team. I mean, if you're a first-team All-American, you're quite the leader. Giving some words of advice to her team as they start this 4th set.
Devonzo back to serve. And a great start for MIT.
And MIT off with a good start there. That's the way you want to start it if you're trying to make your big comeback.
We see Devonzo ready to serve again. And Sanchez unable to handle that, and that's an ace.
And MIT knows what they need to do here to keep their hopes alive, and they're doing it here, up 2-0 in this 4th set.
So far we've seen an overpass and an ace, and Devonzo coming up for her 3rd serve.
Springfield cannot afford to get complacent here in this 4th set.
Another good serve. And Donnelly coming in for the swing, but blocked.
Smart play by Kometz, not using her typical power swing, but just a nice off-speed, found a hole. I think about 4 players tried to dive. I would call it a campfire. I think that's what it's called. And good job there, but MIT up in this one 2-1.
We got Haley DeRoche back to serve.
Off the net.
And Liao sends it out to Gebhard. And Gebhard with a strong swing, but it's dug up by Sanchez. Gebhardt again. Another powerful swing, kept alive. Sanchez has to free ball it over to MIT. And they're gonna go to Staub, and out of bounds.
And Lion coach is seeing if anyone touched it, but that is a Springfield point as it went out of bounds, and the main ref did not say that there was any touch by the Springfield players. It is 2-2 in the fourth set. Springfield up 2-1.
DeRoche with the serve. Powerful serve. Great pass from Tejas. They're going to say that that ball hit the ground. Say it was not dug up by Springfield, and that's a point for MIT and a kill for Gebhardt.
And I wanted to say real badly that she had a pancake there, but no pancakes today.
And Liao with a good serve.
Helgeson always hard to handle on those power swings.
And Tejas and Wiedrich with the miscommunication.
And in a crucial fourth set like this, you cannot afford to make mistakes like that if you're MIT. But there was a little collision there in the back row on that attempt of a free ball, with Schneck getting ready to serve on this all-offense formation for Springfield.
And Gebhardt with another powerful swing. Gebhardt really putting power into these. Good dig by Wiedrich. Kept alive, Maudsley sends it out to Helgeson.
Long rally here.
Schneck.
Komet.
And the great spot from Kometz. Second time she's done that today.
And Komet's showing she's not all about the power that she has. I mean, she has a lot of it, but she's done two off-speed kills too with her finesse. Exactly right. Still, the all-offense with Helgeson, Kometz, and Holt are up at the line.
And the missed serve by Schneck. These are the type of crucial errors coaches hate to see.
Never a good error to have, but especially when you have one of your most powerful lineups out there, you don't want to have to get that rotated off.
Got Holt in the front row. And an ace.
Jennifer
Taylor
Donnelly
Farley.
were unable to get that. You know, it seems like we've had actually a good amount of aces today. Would you happen to have
I can check how many.
the number of aces we've had today from both of these teams? It seems like MIT has a few more. By Donnelly there.
See when they update these live stats.
Heads
We
up
can
by
get that
Holt.
exact number for you guys.
Good block, and that goes out. Holt on a great block there. And then Springfield and MIT find themselves locked up at 5-5. Kometz with the power serve. And
Holt with a powerful swing, and that's Holt's first real great kill we've seen today.
It's been her first real great kill we've seen in a while from Holt here, and she did actually come more alive in the fourth set when they won against Endicott. So look for her to come more alive here. A jump ball joust that goes in the
joust put down.
And the Springfield players howling, and the sidelines are howling, and they will find themselves with a 1-point lead in this decisive fourth set.
Maudsley, the setter, went up and put that one down. I don't usually see the setters make those kind of plays, but Maudsley's showing what she can do right here. Serve from Kometz.
Holt using all 6-2.
And they're going to say that goes back to Springfield.
Holt using all of her 6-2 frame on that one. The Granby, Connecticut just put that right down. Knew she had the height advantage over Liao. And they win that serve on an ace, and that would be 9-5 Springfield. Springfield pulling away here. And that would be a timeout called by Coach Dill for the MIT Engineers. The Springfield sideline, I think, deserve almost like an MVP award for how loud they're being. They're tremendously loud, and they're really supportive to this team. And when Coach Long told me how supportive their community is, you could see that they all took the trek out here. They're yelling, they're waving their towels. MIT sideline seems a little less involved.
A lot of people looking at their phones right now. A lot of
I
people sitting down.
I wanted to call him out for that, but I'm glad I didn't have to and you did. But they are looking at their phones. I don't even think I see a phone on the Springfield sideline. All of them truly are showing their pride in this game. Up 9-5. MIT needs to regroup in a hurry if they're going to have a chance to go on to play the winner, who will be determined in the game following this one. So if you're in,
Following this one, yes.
and who it's Tufts versus the UMass Boston, I believe. And it's UMass Boston playing tomorrow, playing later today, at 4 o'clock. And you can catch that action all here on JumboCast.
With the serve from Kometz, starting up again. Burdix. And the powerful kill from Helgeson.
And Helgeson finding the hole there between two diving engineers.
And we're going to see a substitution right here.
I think volleyball and swimming might be the only times I'd ever use the phrase a diving engineer.
Sophomore middle hitter Carly Stout subbed out for Shay Landine.
Unfortunately, a serve into the net there.
This is the
And MIT will take points any way they can.
Shay Landine comes right back out, but that was the first we had seen her all match. And they're going to call that a double, and that's going to go over to MIT. Double touch on that set.
Again, MIT has gotten their last 2 points from a service error and then that, but they'll take it any way they can. They're down here by 3, 10-7.
And a powerful swing from Helgeson again. You could hear how hard she hit that one, over all the way up here.
Absolutely, and all coaches talk about having a game plan for Holt, but Helgeson today has been the one that it seems there is no game plan for.
Got Jennifer Hurwitz back with the serve again. She rattled off quite a few points on her serve in the last set.
Good dig there by Sanchez.
And a smart play from Maudsley. MIT did not expect that.
Right down the middle, and Springfield finds himself up 12-7 in this 4th set.
And the energy right here is crazy as you see the Springfield bench jump in the air. Tipped over by Davanzo.
And Holt was looking for a kill there.
Burdix into the net.
And those are not mistakes that MIT can afford. Being down 2-1 and down by now 6 points. They're down 13-7 to this Springfield Pride team.
Coach Dill hoping his players can pull together themselves right now. Figure something out. Burdix with the roll shot. Out of bounds, a break for MIT. Kometz sends it, but it is too long.
And again, the 3rd point that MIT has gotten now, where it's been not off their own kills, it's been a mistake by the other team and a mental error. They'll take it any way they can, but they need to start to dictate the tide of this game if they have a chance. Good serve there. Collision.
And Hurwitz sends it just right over the tape. Out to Tejas, who gets the kill, touch off the block.
And Tejas has been a name we really haven't said, and it seems like quite a while, actually. Also, she is known as the funny one on the team.
Oh.
Just throwing those out there.
Few little anecdotes we got from the coach.
Might have been going out of bounds. Saved by Springfield. Giving a great chance.
And Donnelly. Send out to Tejas again. And out of bounds this time, it's too long.
Tejas looking to really laser in on that back corner. Instead does not find it and finds her team down in a 5-point hole, down 14-9 in this 4th set.
We see Sanchez with the serve, cross court.
T going back there, Tejas.
Tejas again.
A lot of net action right now.
They're sending it back out to Tejas. She's blocked. She wants it again. They're gonna go to Davanzo. And that's going to go point to MIT, a double touch on Springfield's side after the great up from Sanchez. Almost looked like it might have hit her almost in the face.
Sanchez really sticks in there tough as a libero. There's a reason she's co-rookie of the year, actually. But MIT now.
Tejas with the serve. Donnelly keeps it alive. Gebhard. And another kill for MIT.
Yeah, with a beautiful set there, actually, for Gebhard. And that really made that happen. Again, the quiet one, it certainly works out there. As Schneck and Maudsley are unable to handle that block.
We're going to set this back row to no-hitter ready to go.
A three-person
out to Gebhard again. And that's going to be kept alive by Sanchez. Over the net for a free ball. And Devanzo,
good job,
unable to put it away. And blocked by Liao, and that is a lift. It is going to go to MIT.
And Donnelly knew that she was going to get a penalty called on her, violation called on her there.
Now the energy is shifted almost entirely the other way.
The momentum absolutely seems to have swung in the favor of MIT right now, and that's why Coach Long decided to call a timeout. A very good use of a timeout, as you can see on our replay. Donnelly definitely showed her face and that she knew she'd kind of made an error there. But Springfield down by 2. Well, yeah, we'll play this game. Coach Long, what do you think she's telling her team right now?
I think right now she's telling her team that they need to communicate more, and they need to make sure they don't have any confusion on the court, because we've seen a couple plays in the last couple points where they've set hitters that aren't ready to go or aren't there. They've had players running into each other, and people are just sort of confused right now, and it's allowed MIT to get a lot of free balls. And when they get those free balls, Liao has put out a lot of really nice sets to Gebhard. And Gebhard can put those away.
And that's something that MIT has gotten better about over the game. They made a bunch of violations early on free balls, actually. But here they're certainly looking good. And with that, the teams are going to step out again with Tejas getting ready to serve this ball. She serves almost as violently as she attacks.
Yeah, she has an interesting serve.
And she really comes on, and it almost seems like she loses her balance for a little bit.
And this is out to Kometz. Good swing, but it dug up by Glarum. That's another kill for Gebhard. And a great dig by Glarum there off the Kometz hit to set up that kill for MIT.
Generally not what you expect coming out of a timeout. But the point there on a violation is awarded to the Pride. Springfield up by 2 now. They were leading by almost as far as 7 in this one, 6 in this one. And they're up 15-13 in this potentially deciding 4th set.
She's got Maudsley back to serve. The captain.
Sanchez blown back by that dig.
And the smart play from Liao.
And Liao has had 2 attacks in this game, and I think she has 2 kills in this game also. She has done a good job of efficiently getting points whenever she tries. Great play
back
there.
To serve. Oh my goodness. Powerful hit from Donnelly.
Donnelly repaying the power that Tejas has back at her. Tejas unable to handle that ball. Springfield up 16-14 now.
Both teams really excited right now. A lot of energy.
Haley DeRoach, one of the most powerful servers for the Springfield team.
Oh, and the block was just a little bit too far off the net. Schneck was there, but she was almost 6 or so inches off the net, and it went right down on her side instead of the other.
Coach Long had a few words for Schneck after that error, but Helgeson, Kometz, and Donnelly are all out there.
And a missed serve from Liao.
Liao, usually one of the better servers earlier on in this game, has been struggling as of late
That is
with her
costly.
serve.
We've got Holt coming back out on the court for the Pride.
And this, as you know, is the all-offense set from them.
Helgeson, Holt, and Kometz.
And Donnelly. A good defensive play there.
Unable to take advantage of that, though.
No, he's usually the all-offensive set. Had a little success early, getting three scores in a row.
Shea Landine with the kill there.
But Sanchez back out there now for Springfield. MIT finds themselves in a hole, leading by 1 here in the 4th set. And into the net.
Another missed serve for MIT. And that hurts.
And now we're over the midpoint in this game, but this is definitely not a time for errors like that.
Coach Long irritated at her team as well. And a kill for Tejas. Off the block again. It's almost every single kill we've seen from Tejas has been off the block, I think.
Lillian Holt was on that one. Definitely tall enough to get a little higher, a little over the net. Didn't get there that time.
Retrick. Oh, and 3 serves in a row. MIT has missed their last 3 serves, and this is brutal in a potential elimination game down by 2.
And that's a momentum killer. MIT keeps getting a point back, and then they have to give it back with a missed serve. Springfield hoping to capitalize on that
That's
error.
going to go to Burdix. And she is blocked right back into her.
Blocked right back into the face of number 17, Burdix. 20-17, Springfield up.
Donnelly and Holt with the block. And kept alive, Tejas.
Good reflexes by the Springfield side. Lau with a good set.
Tejas again, tooled it off the block again. Another kill for Tejas.
I don't think I've really seen Tejas' ball fall on the Springfield side almost inbounds. It's always off the block. That goes out of bounds. Good job for Tejas. I wonder, can we see a number how many kills she has had today? Because she has been an absolute monster for this MIT Engineer team. A serve there.
Tejas with 9 kills on the day. And that is second.
And Donnelly almost looks like she was targeting that back line. Like targeting there, Farley.
On the day we have Gebhard with 13 kills, Tejas with actually 10 kills, I'm sorry, not 9, Devanzo with 7, and Burdix with 7 for MIT.
And Springfield finds himself up 21-18 here.
There's Devanzo. Donnelly hits it over.
Tejas.
And another kill for Tejas, her 11th kill of the day, off the block again. And for Springfield, we have Donnelly leading the team with 13 kills, followed by Kometz and Helgeson with 12 each, and Holt with 5.
Lauren Holt's having a slow day. Lauren Holt probably doing a lot of blocking. Also with the set. Donnelly with the kill.
Donnelly with another kill. 14th on the day.
And Donnelly in this game, I would say, is one of the big key players on this side, really stepping up.
We've got the senior setter Maudsley back to serve. Springfield up 3 points. And a kill for Gebhard, another kill. Her 14th of the day.
And on that left side, both Tejas and Gebhard have found tremendous success hitting into the blocks. Probably the only one thing I see right now in Springfield's game that needs a little bit of work is getting to those blocks quicker on that right side. It's on that left side, excuse me. Right now, we have a timeout, and it's 22-20. Springfield up in this one. 3 points, and they punch their ticket to the next round. 5 more points out of MIT, and they punch their ticket to the next set. Well, let's see if you get one-liners for each of these teams if you're their coach. Go back to the one-liners.
One-liners.
No, first we're going to see the MIT.
See you guys dancing first.
Well, at least they're a little bit of action. The front row is a little bit on their phone. Then you got the guy, well, now he's not dancing, he needed water. And the girl next to him apparently with the middle fingers. But, see, I almost feel bad that we can't show the Springfield sideline just because they're tremendous. They have been an absolutely incredible MVP candidate for the Springfield team.
One-liners. Keep. Communicates. Hustle. I don't know. Something like that.
I was going to say, when in doubt, go clean it up.
Clean it up.
Interestingly, they have to clean up their own sweat on the floor, but we have not seen any of that today.
Yeah, it hasn't happened much.
But they've been battling enough, so I can't understand why there isn't tons of sweat in this one. This is blood, sweat, and tears coming down to the wire in this fourth set.
Devonzo. And it's right through, down on the MIT side. That's a Springfield point. 2 points away from moving on to the final.
This Springfield team is really leaning on Jennifer Donnelly and how good she's been looking today for this team. Haley DeRoche getting ready to serve, a dangerous server for Springfield. And she shows it there with that powerful serve.
That's Tejas. And Sanchez sets it up for Kometz, who's blocked, but they get it back over the net. Out to Gebhard. And Gebhard with the kill. Who else?
You got to imagine they're going to go a lot of Gebhard and Tejas in this one. They're your two go-to players, and right now you need your go-to players.
Right now I'm imagining that Springfield's looking at Helgeson right now.
Helgeson and Donnelly is out there again for them. Here's Helgeson.
And with a kill from Helgeson.
And the Springfield Pride pull within one of punching their ticket to the next round in this NCAA tournament. They're up 24-21. They'll have 3 match points to play here in this fourth set. Coach still has one timeout. The Springfield fans are all standing up.
She sends it out to Gebhard, and Gebhard has to keep it alive with the roll.
Springfield
and
has
here we go
their
for
chance.
the game. Nope, out of bounds. MIT stays alive. The set was much too far outside for Kometz to work with. And she tried to sort of knuckle it over and
Springfield
hit the pole.
Still has 2 match points to work with here.
We've got Claire Farley back to serve, one of the best servers on MIT, second in aces. And you see her right there, showing why she's second in aces on the team with an outstanding serve.
And for now, one last match point opportunity for Springfield, looking to make it count.
And Farley entirely focused right now.
Farley, whatever. They're getting ready to serve this ball.
And over the net. Back to Kometz, open net. Wietrich digs it up. Out to Tejas. Unable to put it down. Helgeson, but the free ball.
Golden opportunity.
Burdick's with the kill. And now you see those MIT fans standing up and cheering.
And MIT stands are coming alive as they should. Springfield still cheering it up. They know that their team has a chance.
Now tied up at 24, it's win by 2.
Farley looking to make this count. Her serve sequence got them tied up in this fourth set. Not ready to give it up here.
And Farley with a good serve. Out to Helgeson. Helgeson with the kill.
I'm sure Springfield wishes that was 1 point ago, but they now have their 4th match point of this game with Haley Kometz getting ready to
back
serve.
To serve.
The sophomore from Ardsley, New York, serves it over. A powerful
and
serve.
The ace to win the match.
And that's the way to win it on an ace for the Springfield team off the rocket fire arm and the hot of Haley Kometz. Springfield up in this. They're getting ready with a handshake. Good serve sequence by Farley, though. She did to tie it up. They certainly, both teams battled in this one. They really did. It was quite a thriller even to this 4th set after Springfield has won 26-24 in this. Springfield wins this match 3-1 from Cousins Gymnasium. We're the Springfield pride and all their fans who are really cheering. Now, let's see, Sam, for both teams, give their biggest MVPs for both teams.
For MIT, I think you have to give it to Gebhard and Wietrich. Both seniors, both had outstanding games. Gebhard led the team offensively. Wietrich anchored the defense, and both made more hustle plays than you usually see this game. And yeah, I think they really just were working hard out there, and now we'll see them get recognized right here.
And who's your MVPs on the Springfield side?
MVPs on the Springfield sideline. I think obviously you have to go with Donnelly. She was outstanding all game. And then I think I might have to give the other one to Helgeson. I think Helgeson was reliable all game long. Didn't see Helgeson make a lot of errors. I almost never saw her hit it out of bounds. She was controlled, and I think both of them were the big offensive players.
Absolutely sound choices for MVP. I guess I had to pick for the MIT team. I picked Liao, who actually really had a quiet game. Very good on her very silent attacks. I mean, those were really surprising and just wonderful things to watch. They were beautifully finessed and everything. And I give the other one to Tez, who really violently swung her arms and really put her whole body on the line with what she did, diving into the pole early. And really was one of the biggest hitters for them. Obviously, Gebhard having a great game for the Engineers, too. For the Springfield side, I'd probably give it to Jennifer Donnelly. I mean, she was absolutely, with the numbers that she had put up today, she was a leader on offense, and something, she played with a purpose, and you saw it. The second person, I would have to, but you know, I mean, I could give it to Helgeson, and I think she deserves it if I had to pick a player. I really almost want to say the sidelines, though, for Springfield. The Springfield sidelines really kept their team into it. You see this community. You see they love their women's volleyball team, a team that's had tremendous success. And I really think they need a shout out themselves as well. They did a great job, this Springfield sideline, getting their team cheered on and all riled up to really win a very hard fourth set. So a good job to them.
Springfield earns a trip to the regional final,
which is not too far from here, I would assume.
It's also in Cousins Gymnasium tomorrow. And we will be covering that as well. You can watch that. It'll be between Springfield and the winner of the game coming up at 4 o'clock, Tufts UMass Boston. And last time Springfield won the regional was in 2011, where they moved on to the NCAA quarterfinals.
And they're looking for that success again. Looking for that again. That's the Springfield team. But from today, we see Springfield wins a big battle, 3-1 over the MIT Engineers in this one. And from Sam Widener and me, Ravi Chinsky, we will sign off from Cousins Gymnasium, where soon the next coverage of the Tufts Jumbos versus UMass Boston will begin shortly. Thank you very much for tuning in to both the Springfield and MIT communities. Thank you for having us host the event, and have a great afternoon.